I'm going to go with this then, hun, because you know I can't resist. I should have my wicker, oh, I can't even get it right.
Wicker Woman. Wonder Wicker
Oh,
Woman.
we should be filming earlier in the day.
Hi, and welcome back to Em's Den with Paul and Marie. And what we're doing today?
Well, hun, we are going to show what we bought a little while ago, because we had a break, didn't we? And that break really threw our little schedule.
It did.
But this is what we picked up over Mother's Day weekend. I know, that was back in March. But it's been out on our shelf, hun, for 2 months. Desperate to get it out.
We're trying to catch up a bit, aren't we?
Yeah, and it's all good stuff. It's all good stuff that we've got to show you. And I haven't got my Wicker Woman badge. I should have had that, shouldn't I?
Again.
I know. I have got a fair amount of wicker here to show you, so sorry about that.
Are you apologising to me?
Well, to everyone in general for my my sort of obsession.
Mm.
But this was, we had a lovely weekend with our parents. We saw my parents on Saturday, and had a trip around the charity shops. Saw your parents on the Sunday. So come home with it on the shelves and thought, well, use that in a video, show you what we bought, because it's unusual to get so much from a charity shop in one respect. Mm. But then we had our little break and we tidied up and all this sort of thing, and now it's 10th of May today, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we're filming this to show you what we've bought. So we've had it for some time. You sort of forget what you have when you put it on a shelf and leave it.
That's it, yeah, you do.
Now we'll do some thank yous to start with, hun. Yes. So should we do those first?
Yeah, let's do those first.
So we're going to thank Alan Starbuck. He is a regular contributor with the messages and comments and whatever, viewer, legend. He bought some Star Wars figures, so thanks ever so much, Alan. Hope you're keeping well.
Thank you very much.
We've got the two Steves, haven't we? Big Steve and Little Steve. You know when you think you've got out of something and then you get the message, you're like, oh my God.
Got out of something.
Carboot Chris has been away for 2 weeks. What was he thinking? Leaving everyone on their own for 2 weeks, going off and having a lovely holiday.
I know, you're not allowed to do that.
How rude. And Big Steve and Little Steve, they stepped in and they've been running their sort of reseller movie chats on a Monday night for all the people that were dependent on Chris. Yeah. And on the first week, it was Peter Ray, wasn't it? It was lovely Lindsay and Alvin, Dumpster Divers UK, and it was lovely Town Bear Resale.
Yes.
So we watched it, having a little smile to ourselves. We're not on there. They were amazing, weren't they?
They were.
And then the second week come round and we thought, oh, we've got away with it. And then we got the message, didn't we? We were like, oh, they've asked us. And we were really honoured, weren't we? Because we are part of the Monday night crew, Chris's crew. And it is an honour just to be asked. And we went on and I don't think we said anything too daft or silly.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I haven't really watched it back because I'm too scared to.
Yeah, I'm to get a little bit nervous on sort of live.
Yeah, we're not big live people.
Yeah, that's it.
And they were ever so kind, weren't they? And treated us really nicely. They had loads of questions for us, so it wasn't too awkward or anything. They were really lovely to us, and we're really grateful. So Paul's hoofing the old channel up there, so you can go and give them a look.
Yes, give them a look, and
if you watch movies, then it's amazing for that. They're really into their movies, aren't they?
Mm. Oh, Andrew was on there as well.
Andrew Money Mental was on there. Oh, I was a little bit nervous, hun, because he's a bit of a legend. And every time he spoke to me, I was like, oh, I got a bit shy because he's such a lovely bloke, so funny. Yeah. So yes, we had a really great night, and so thanks ever so much, Steve and Steve, for inviting us.
Yes,
we felt very honoured, didn't we?
We did, definitely.
Part of their crew.
Yeah.
I'm going to move on to Leanne Hill. Leanne Hill's always in the chats, and she's only in Winchester, which is about 25 minutes away from us.
Yes, she is, yeah.
Such a lovely lady, always helping us. And when we had, I think it was the Wallace and Gromit stuff, hun, wasn't it?
Yes.
That was a bit musty, been in storage for 20 years, a bit stinky. And
that's
I tried
from your collection, wasn't it?
It was, and I tried a trick from YouTube about baking powder, and it did nothing.
Didn't work.
And lovely Leanne, she left us a comment saying that she uses tumble dryer sheets.
Yeah.
And at the time when I read it, I thought, oh, that's probably okay for clothing, but surely that's not going to work with resin figures. Mm. So I laid them all out in the box. I literally put the sheets up against the figures, laid them all out, left them for 2 or 3 days. Oh my goodness me, They don't smell musty at all, do they? It really worked.
Yeah, yeah.
So thanks ever so much, Leanne. It meant that we could list it, and we've sold a couple of things already, haven't we?
We have, yeah. I mean,
So,
it's
woo!
fantastic, you know.
It's good, isn't
definitely
it?
be doing that in future.
Thanks for thinking of us and trying to help us out. So thank you, Leanne. So we should get on with what we've bought, shouldn't we?
We should really, yes.
Now we bought 15 items. Now this was back in March. I'm not quite sure of the date. It's round about, must be between the 15th, 25th, that sort of time frame. And we'd started going into Amazon.
Oh yeah, yeah,
if you're
we have.
New to these videos, we've sort of started recently, haven't we?
We have, and we're sort of casting our net now a little bit wider, aren't we? Just to eBay's not been performing as well as it used to.
No.
And and obviously we have 2 wages to cover.
Yes.
So
sometimes things get a little bit sticky.
Yes.
So we need to get more money in, don't we? So we're branching out.
So we're branching out into sort of other avenues, aren't we? And other ways of selling. And as you if you watched the clothing video before, you know that we've started Zip Sale, and we're sort of moving to a Depop as well.
Yeah. That's being really brave.
So I know.
Get
so we just try and
we're trying
do
everything,
little bits on Etsy. So we're literally sort of casting the net a bit wider.
We're being ever so brave, aren't we?
We are being brave.
And with regard to the Amazon, we've taken a lot of inspiration from Married to Reselling's Faye and Simon. What a lovely couple.
Yeah.
So helpful as well.
Definitely.
Always leaving us messages on our videos, helping us, and really
so grateful.
What a lovely, kind couple. So give them a look. Married to Reselling. That's another one to put up.
Another one to put up.
Another one.
They're going up all over the place.
I'm making you work today with the editing. I'm surprised you're not kicking me under the table. Yeah. So we're going to talk.
Have you got shoes on?
I know, I've got my slippers on. That's the best thing about reselling, is you spend 95% of your life in slippers. I love it. So let's, we've veered off, hun. Let's get on to what we've bought. So 15 items we bought, but we are just going to talk you through the ones that we got for Amazon, because they're not here. They've gone, haven't they?
They've already gone up to Amazon.
Apart from one has stayed in the building. Yeah. But let me talk you through what we've got. So we bought a Family Fortunes game for £3. That has gone up to Amazon. Why don't you do the Amazon prices, hun? I'll do what we paid for it.
Okay, where are we?
So it was this Family Fortunes game
here.
So putting you on the spot.
Yeah, I know. Amazon price, $18.99. That's gone up to Amazon for.
Then we bought the Mr. and Mrs. game for £3.
And that went up to Amazon. It's actually sold.
Yes,
for £19.49.
Can you believe that? A second-hand Mr. and Mrs. game sold for £19.49. But there are different types of Mr. and Mrs. So just do your research before you go
definitely
randomly buying them all.
Yeah, that's it.
Some are worth more than others. There's different editions, isn't there?
Yes.
And because this was back in March, I didn't write what edition it was, hun. That's helpful, isn't it? So now we're going to move on to Kaplunk. We paid £2 for this Kaplunk, and it was all there.
Yes. 14, is that 75?
Yeah, my scruffy writing. Then we bought a Game of Life game for £3.
And that's gone up for $14.99.
A Hay puzzle we paid £2 for.
And $12.99 that's gone up
I had to count all those pieces, hun, but it was there. Bonus. Then we've, I think recently, we've bought the Top of the Pops game.
Yeah.
That was £2.50, wasn't it? I think, I say recently, that went up. I think last weekend we sent that up, didn't we?
Yes.
So these haven't all gone up together because obviously it takes time to check them.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can't fit everything in a box, can you? So
yeah, that's right. I mean that one went up for $17.99. But sometimes what it is, you have a little backlog.
You gather some.
You have some which are ready to go up, but we have a shelf that we allocate for that, don't we?
Yeah, our Amazon shelf.
Our Amazon shelf. Stuff that's ready to go up, so we can just sort of pull from that.
So yeah, that one's only been up a few days.
Yes.
But then you've got the last one, hun. This is a jumbo puzzle. Now this was I think it was Farmyard Friends, something like that.
Yeah.
It was only £1. We chanced it. When we looked at it, it wasn't.
This sales ranking
wasn't
very good. So what you don't want really, I mean, I could be wrong on this, but you don't really want an item going up there and sitting there for a long time, because you'll be charged storage, and of course that eats into your profit for that item. And so I think because the sales ranking wasn't that great, we decided to do that FBM, which is fulfilled by merchant.
Yeah.
So we keep the item here, and then when it sells on Amazon, we ship it.
Yeah, so it has. It's gone on to Amazon only the last few days. I think you did it at the same sort of time as the Top of the Pops.
Yeah.
But it is actually in our garage.
Yes. So so of course there's no storage fees because it's not up at Amazon. It's with us.
So that was 7 items there that we had purchased out of those 15 that have gone to Amazon.
Yes.
So should we now go through what we've, which hasn't gone anywhere, and it's here in front of us.
It's here. Yes.
This lovely Wicker Fest. Do you want to do the non-Wicker items?
I can do.
Just because you're not a massive
not many,
fan.
is there?
Oh, no, there's not many there. There's not many items left, actually. I think we've got 8 items here, which will be going to eBay.
Okay. Right, the first one we've got is this Thomas and Friends little bear.
Now, we have a policy here where we are desperately trying to only buy higher value items. But when you see something for a low price, you just can't help yourself, hon. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to do it.
Can you? You've got a tag on, look.
I know, but it was clean. If it had been dirty, I probably would have left it behind. But because it was clean, how much was it, hon?
It was 50p.
You can't leave it. Look how cute he is.
That is
and
really
I thought,
cool.
I mean, when you're buying these things, you don't always know the value of them. So he could have been worth £25. You just don't know until you look.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, for 50p, it's worth the gamble, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's ever so. It doesn't need all clean or anything. It just I might just give it a quick baby wipe just to freshen the little love up. But yeah.
So we're going to be putting him up for £12.99.
So
so not huge profit, but
about a tenner I'm spending. But it's only 50p, so you've got to give these things a go, haven't you? Definitely. I'm going to go with this then, hun. Because you know I can't resist. I should have my Wicker. Oh, I can't even get it right.
Wicker Woman. Wonder Wicker Woman.
We should be filming earlier in the day. So this was it's like, I don't know how to describe it, but you know you've got these canes. Is that like reeds? I don't know. It's some sort of wicker basket, but look at all the stuff that comes in it.
Yeah.
Now we've had a similar thing before where we end up with this sort of stuff. And what we did last time is we kept the middle bit. So all these bits and pieces, what we do every year, we have on our sort of hearth in our living room, we have a Halloween display and we put all our sort of autumnal things on it, and this is going to go with it, hun. I know you're thinking more tat to go on our hearth at Halloween. So the basket won't be sold with those bits inside. They'll be kept and put in a cupboard. Look at this. Look, this is for using in the bath.
Oh, gosh.
There's all sorts in there, hun, but it all come together. It was £3, but I'm going to put the basket up for $22.99, hun, hoping to get between the £18 and the £20 for it.
No, that's good.
Because it's a bit unusual.
It's unusual, but it's very solid as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
all those canes.
reeds there really makes it tough. And I can't really tilt it to show you the base because it'll go everywhere. But there you go.
I thought it was different.
I must admit, it is nice.
And it's solid, isn't it? And we'll keep the contents. And that'll look like nice come Halloween. Go with other bits and pieces. So what have you got then, hun?
Am I doing the non-wicker?
Yeah, go for it.
I've got this little bear here. Oh no, it's this Stitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's pretty cool. Yeah, with a tag.
Now this was free when I think you bought some sort of Disney classic video. I'm guessing it would have been a video. Okay. On the back it does say promotional item not for resale, but sometimes that can mean they're a little bit rarer because they've not been sold, they've only been giveaways. Yeah. That's what I'm sort of telling myself, how when I've priced it.
Yeah. So that's quite cool. Again, we paid 50p for him, didn't we?
I couldn't leave it, hun, not especially with it tagged.
Yeah, and we've got a price here of $16.99 that it's going to go up for.
I think that's all right, isn't it, for that little fella?
So did you say you haven't found him?
I found similar, but not the promotional thing, but it's similar size. I've priced it on.
Yeah, but no, he's quite cool, isn't he?
I think he's all right, isn't he?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with this, hun. This is like I don't know how to describe this. It's like a cane, woven sort of cane, really strong.
Does look tough.
I'm going to say fruit bowl. That's probably, I'll hold it there.
Yeah,
you can sort of get an idea there. It was £3, and I'm going to put it up for $18.99, hoping to get around the sort of 15-ish,
That is solid,
14,
isn't
15-ish mark.
Yeah.
Look nice on someone's table though, with a bit of fruit in it.
Yeah. Again, that is
Nice, isn't it? A lot of work's gone into that.
You look at these things and you think that is a lot of work.
Well, it's all woven round, but then each thing has got these little doodahs as well. So
yeah. See all that, but
that's that one, hun. I think you're going to have no choice but to move on to Wicker now. I'm sorry about that. But there wasn't a lot else in the charity shops, was there?
I've got a lovely wicker basket.
That looked lovely with some flowers in.
I was going to say, is it soupy, does it?
It does. It's got some age to it as well, but look at all the workmanship involved
Again,
in making that.
That's it. I think that's the main thing you love about him.
And I don't know if the camera will pick up how dirty and dusty it is. I'm going to have to get...
Is that why it's on my side?
It could be. I'm going to have to get if anyone else wants to know how to tackle things like wicker, because they do collect dust, I just use a stiff paintbrush.
Yeah. Does that get it off
dry?
Quite easy.
You know, yeah, it does, because it gets in all the hairs, getting all the little nooks and crannies,
I think
and
you probably can see.
Makes it quite a quick job. Then I'll just run over it with the old dry paintbrush, and then we'll be laughing.
Again, so much work. I mean, you know, you look at that base. Look at that. I mean, it's.
I know. I think it's got a bit of age to it as well, hon. It's gorgeous, isn't it? When you actually study it, it is really gorgeous.
It is very nice, yeah. So we paid £2 for it, and that is going to go up for $22.99.
Yeah, hopefully get around the £20, 18, 20, that sort of thing would be quite nice.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm moving on to one of my favourite buys of the day. I'm sorry, it's more wicker. It was £3, but I like the fact that it's a bit unusual. It's quite slender there, but you open it with a little cane.
Yeah.
And you open it up. Oh, it's nice because it's got the orange detailing on it. I don't know what you would have had in that. Was it for magazines or?
Well, no, I don't know.
It's a bit too wide for toilet rolls, isn't it?
So it wouldn't be wine carrier or anything like that.
But the fact that the stick is still with it.
Although you can see the holes there, and the stick then just literally goes through there like that. He says. Like that, and then that sort of holds it shut. That.
But I could see it had some age to it, and it was only £3, so I thought I'm having that.
But again, loads of work that goes into it.
But even look at the handle, look at the detailing on the handle, looks like straw, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So as cool. With all our videos, if I like something, I do go a bit high with the price because I don't really want to sell it.
You don't want to sell
so we paid £3 and I'm putting up for, brace yourselves, $28.99. I know, I know. But I've got to price it high because you know, it's a pain to pack up.
Yeah, it's got to be worth me packing it, isn't it?
But yeah.
But
test the waters with $28.99. That's how we're doing it.
Some of these values though are true, and you do achieve those prices. So
fingers crossed.
Do you know what I mean? It is good. I mean, you probably around about £25 mark.
Yeah, I think anything 24, 25. I think with some of the vintage wicker, they're not that easy to find. So I think online they do go for quite good prices because they are a bit rarer now. So
yeah.
Now you've got something we've had before in the past. That's why we got it this time. And this might surprise people, the price that we're putting up for. It's a wicker 2-tier filing tray.
Yes. Couldn't think of the word then. I was thinking, it's not a letter rack, I'm thinking. Yes, filing tray. It's a bit dusty inside, I can see that.
I haven't cleaned anything yet, huh? Still got the tags on.
Yeah, it's in pretty good condition, but again, look at the amount of work that's gone into it. I mean, it's it is crazy, isn't it? I don't want to tilt it because I don't want any dust to come out. But yeah, again, paid £3 for this. Yeah, I don't think they realise the value of it. Yeah, because we've had one before, haven't we? So it's got a metal framework, and the wicker's been has gone round the metal. So I don't think it's old. No, if that makes sense. No, but it's still. It's still got that look. Yeah, definitely. It still looks cool. Yeah, so £3 paid for that, and it's going up for $24.99. Which you may think is a ridiculous price, but if you have a look on Solds, they do sort of go for that price. I think the last one we had went for that sort of price as well. So people like that look. Yeah, don't they? That's it. Yeah. So I'm on the last thing then, hon. Something that I saw as you were paying.
You said to me, have you finished? And I said, yes.
Yes, yeah. I get that a lot. Marie's still looking. Have you finished? Yeah. And she's still looking.
And then I come running over and, oh,
am I too late?
Am I too late? It's a bit unusual, like a bit of a statement piece, but it's a gorgeous, oh, it's all tangled up. It's a gorgeous necklace. I'll try and
It was a gorgeous necklace. Oh, there we go.
Ooh. So it's sort of like plastic paddles. I don't know if that's the right word, but I thought, well, that's quite different. You know, you can tell that would have been quite a lot of money.
Yeah.
Now we're going to play the quiz of guess how much this is. Someone selling one for on Etsy.
I've not got
Don't look. I saw you look down there.
No, I didn't. I can't. Well, just cover it up now.
It needs a clean. Needs a clean.
Oh, I don't know now. I don't even know what we paid for it.
We paid £2.
It's going to be silly price, isn't it?
I think it might be a new one. I'm not sure. Do you want me to reveal the price?
Is it going to be
I wrote
like
it down because I thought
£25
no.
or something like that?
£37.62p. Now, when I bought this hunt, I didn't realise it was damaged.
Oh.
I know, how annoying.
Where's
but you can't really see the damage unless you really, really look. So you can see all these paddles.
Yeah.
There is one that's broken.
Oh.
Here it is, little one there. So it's just got the bit that attaches to the necklace, the paddle bit's missing.
Oh,
but I think you could still wear it okay. But obviously we'll declare all that in the listing. So that unfortunately will affect the price. We paid £2 and we're going to try it for $18.99 and hope for the best, hun. That's all you can do, isn't it?
Yeah, but
because
like you said, you can't really see
can't really
that,
see it. It looks like part of the necklace, so we
yeah.
might do all right with it. If not, we'll have it forever. So yeah, I don't normally buy jewellery like that, but something told me that it was a bit different. But I did say, because I was rushing, I didn't give it a thorough look, and that's my fault, isn't it?
Okay.
So, where are we now then, hun? So we bought 15 items on that day, that lovely day out with the parents. And what we have is 7 items that went to Amazon. So this is the price, hun, of what we spent in total for that day.
Wow, that's pretty good, isn't it?
Not bad, is it?
£33.50.
And this is the total listing value for all those items.
So £287.11. That's not bad.
It's not bad, is it?
Quid, is
not
it?
bad. Now what we tend to do in these videos is we like to be really honest and we like to highlight the costs involved, because it's ever so easy to go, look, we've turned £33.50 into £287.11, but we haven't done that. What we've done is we've bought some things, we are trying to sell them.
Yes,
so there is a difference between trying to sell something and actually selling it. So what we're going to do is break down some of the costs. So we're discounting the Amazon stuff because that can go up and down and we don't know all the costings. It can be a bit problematic to work out.
Yes.
So what we're going to do is tackle the items we've just shown you on the table. So it's 8 listings. So this is the amount we paid for just those 8 listings.
So for those 8 listings, £17.
That's it, for what we've just shown you there.
Wow, that is good.
And the listing value of those 8 listings?
£167.92. So that's pretty good.
Not too bad.
17 quid, isn't it?
So what we're going to do is we're going to do our normal breakdown just to give you an idea of what you actually will get profit from that £167.92p.
Yes, so we're
I
going to
can
go through
only
the best
apologise
case.
for all the scrawls. I may have had a couple of issues with the adding up of it.
It's all right, I'm getting used to it.
You're getting used to it.
Anyway, so the best case would be that we sold them all at full price.
Wouldn't that
would
be
be
nice?
the best case. So we start with £167.92, and off of that we have eBay fees, which equate to £28.65, and that is the eBay fee on average around 11.9% plus VAT, and the order transaction fee, which is 30p per order plus VAT.
They get you twice, don't they?
They do get you twice, yeah. Postage is approximately £36. So total fees and postage comes to £64.65. Then you take that away from the £167.92 and also take off the what you pay for the stock of £17, gives you a best case profit of £86.27.
You've done really well there, hun, trying to You can't see here, but it literally, it's a car crash here. Because when I did it all, hon, I was out with one item, and then that meant I was out with I'd worked it all out and then realised that I couldn't count.
Yeah.
So you don't well to actually pick all that out from there. Mine's the same. Look at the mess on this side. So anyway, what we're now going to do is, that is the price for if everything sells
at full price,
which it won't.
No.
So now we think it's only fair to give you a rough idea of what would be the worst case if it all sold at the lowest price, which, more stuff sells at a lower price than a higher price in one respect, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I haven't explained that very well, but you know what I mean. So we're going to start with
more offers.
That's it. You have to be a bit flexible with that sort of thing. So we're going to start with the 167.92 as our starting point. We are taking off 30% to be fair, because that's really the lowest we would go.
Yes.
So that already takes us down to £117.54. We would take off the eBay fees, which would now be £19.67. The postage would be the same at £36. The stock is the same at £17. So that means, hun, that we're only left with £44.87 profit if it all sold for 30% less.
That's it. I mean,
it won't.
It won't. No, we take an average. I would sort of predict what we look around about the £70 mark, 65
probably
to £70.
60 to 70-ish sort of. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you do get some items that sell at full price, and you do get some items that sell at a reduced rate. I mean, it varies quite a lot, and you do get items that will never sell as well. So you do have to take all of that into consideration when you're sort of working out all your pricing.
That's it. And realistically, from those 8 listings that will be going on to eBay, we expect a couple of them to sell for full price.
Yeah.
We expect the other 6 to sort of sell on offer or on a sale or at a reduced rate. So it gives you a rough idea. If you're watching these videos to learn about reselling, there is quite a bit of a difference between the listing value and what the actual profit is.
Yes.
So it's just being aware of that, isn't it? When you're
when you're out, the more you do it, the more you get used to it, and the more you can sort of look at an item in a charity shop or boot sale or wherever you go to source. And you can sort of get a rough gauge of what that item is going to cost you to sell, and then you can sort of gauge whether it's worth picking it up or not.
That's it. We had a comment this week from the lovely Michael Moore, who leaves us comments on a regular basis. He's made a little chart, chart of what what it will cost taking off the postage and the fees, so that he knows when he's going around what the item will actually be.
Yeah.
And I did when I did the comments, I replied that we've done a similar thing, haven't we? Where when we go to a charity shop, we add on £5. So we sort of know.
At a rough. Yeah,
if
that
it's
is
£3, we add on £5 as a rough idea.
Because if it's a low value item, but then the thing is, if an item sells for £100, obviously that £5 will be way out.
Yes.
Because obviously you've got the percentage on the fees, but yeah, as a rough base. We sort of add on.
Because it is ever so easy to look at something and go, oh, that's £3. I'm going to put that up at £10 or £12, not realising that £5-ish could be all the fees and the postage. So we sort of have this rule where we go into a charity shop. If it's £3, it's not. It's now £8. Yes. If we're only putting it up for £10, then we're only getting £2.
You're only getting a couple of pounds. So
and that's not worth your time.
Yeah.
Photographing it, my time listing it. So it gives us a rough idea then of what. We'll only buy if it's nearer the £20 rather than nearer the £10. That's how we sort of do it, don't we?
It's aiming for that slightly higher value.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously some lower value items, if they're very quick to list and quick sellers, then you can do a few of them. It's all right, but you just have to value your time.
Yeah, it's like if you're buying a mug, it's all right buying it for 50p and putting it out for £10, but if you're paying £3, then you're not really going to be making much money on it at all for all your time. So that's sort of how we deal with it, don't we? But I think we've waffled on enough there, hon, haven't we?
Yes.
We wanted to show you what we bought on our Mother's Day day out.
Yeah, and I think we've probably got more videos like this to come.
We've got a very exciting. Our next video, hon, is the books. Dun dun dun.
Ooh,
we went to auction and we bought. Is that the next video? What? This is a Sunday video, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's our next Wednesday video where we bought over 500 books. What were we thinking? What were we thinking? But it's been interesting,
Whose
isn't
idea
it?
was it?
I know. Well, it's because we started doing Amazon. We thought, there's bound to be some books here for Amazon. That's sort of what we thought, hun, didn't we?
We did.
So that's our sort of next video that's out on Wednesday, and that'll be interesting for people to see how we've dealt with over 500 books.
Yes, it's back-breaking work, but yeah, so be an interesting one.
Yeah, we like to try different things, don't we, hon?
Yeah, we're always
like
trying
to punish
all sorts.
ourselves, don't
we do. No, but you do though. You have to try things out and see what suits you.
Yes.
I
must admit, buying these things from the charity shop has been much easier because this morning when you were doing all the parcels, I was drafting these. So when we finish the video, I'm going to get my paintbrush out. I'm going to go to town on these wicker items, and then they're going your way for photography.
Yes.
So yes, that's nice. Finally get them to where they need to go.
Yes. Yeah.
So as always, we just want to thank you ever so much for your support, for keeping us going.
Yeah.
We love making videos, don't we?
We do love making videos, yeah. If you do like them, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing. It's free, isn't it?
Ooh, yes it is.
Ooh.
Not many things are free nowadays, hun, are they?
No. It's,
nightmare, isn't it?
So, thank you very much. You alright?
Good start. I had a cough then.
You're allowed to cough.
Thanks.
I give you permission.
I've permission to cough. Honoured.
Do you want to move in a little bit?
I'm trying to get an angle, the right angle, so my double chins, I've only got the one instead of two double chins. Press it like that. Okay. I don't think I'm going to get away from it. It's all double chin. I'm not going to be able to make that look better. So I'm amazing with my smile. Double chin. Come on.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I don't like the angle. It's all right.
Well, I've got nowhere else to put it.
No, I know.
I can try and
No, it's all right, my love. I'm all right. Can't change what's there. I could hold my book in front. Right, okay.
We'll be recording now.
Okay, let's do it then. I'm tired now.
A little bit of exercise.
Need another planning meeting.
Yeah.
Right, come on then.
You missed my little bit in there, didn't you?
What little bit?
Well, because you said you had fun looking round, and I said I really had fun looking round. And you didn't.
I missed that.
You didn't twig at all. I was going to.
It's like that bloke when we were in there. That bloke said that'll keep you busy.
Yeah.
That could kill someone. That collection. Okay, look, I've got that light. Look, the light's trying to highlight where my roots were. Okay, I'm ready now.
See what you mean.
It is though, isn't it? It's like.
Are you ready?
Ready, my love. Good luck.
Good luck to you.
Two. You ruined it.
We're back.
Oh, shit. Oh, I just got my glasses on, Han. Sorry. I'm sorry, Han. I looked at myself and thought, oh, I look different. And then I realised I got my glasses on. Okay, now I'm ready, Han. Hold on. Massive hair. Ready, Han. Should we stop the video? I think it's still,
Oh, it's still recording.
Oh, we're having don't put all that in the outtakes.
So I'm going to move over, right? So we've got pictures.
Pictures.
And you're moved over as far as you can go.
Touching wood, Han, touching wood.
Jesus Christ. You like.
Let's not go there again.
No. Welcome back to M's Den with Paul and Marie.
I just realised I've
I
got my
forgot
see-through top on.
Can you see through it?
I don't know.
So,
I'll have my arm like that.
I can't see through it.
No, we had this last time, didn't we?
Did we?
When I look, it looks a little bit, you can see the shape of what's beneath.
What's going to happen when you reach for your glasses and things like that?
I got that. It'll be seamless, hon. Smooth it'll be.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Right.
Let's go.
I'm not going to be conscious about it.
No.
Just like that, hon. I just went straight into it.
We're nearly over.
I know.
We're nearly done and you've got it.
49 weeks. It's 49 weeks I got it, hon.
You're just laughing at my face now.
It's your face. It changed so quickly then.
Well, it's the scary bit. Obviously, where it moves and goes higher, look, it gets quite big.
You suddenly got fat hands.
No, I'm not saying you've got fat hands. All I'm saying is what you don't want people doing is focusing on your hand constantly, doing this and no. You just take things the wrong way.
My big Kenny Everett hands. I used to love Kenny Everett.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, he was so funny, wasn't he?
He was.
But when you're a kid, you don't realise all the rude innuendo stuff, do you? You don't realise until you're older. I just thought we were going to put movie chats up, weren't we? So.
What do you mean?
We were going to. Up yonder.
So you're saying you don't want to sit next to me?
Well, no, I do want to sit there. I'm just saying that when you asked me and I said, no, there's nothing, no pictures.
Is that better?
I was lying. No, that way a bit more.
There's no coffee there.
I know. It's that sort of time of day when you need a coffee, isn't it?
You're not saying thank you then or anything?
Didn't I say thanks? Thanks so much for watching. Did I?
Did you?
I think so. I think I said thank you, didn't I?
Oh, okay. You probably did.
Thank you so much for what? Did I say thanks? Oh, God. It was literally 2 seconds ago, hon. I've forgotten already.